So good morning. How's everybody doing today? So today I'm running out through a couple little errands, and I just thought I'd take you guys along with me. It's Friday, my day off. So I finally just threw something on to go out and about. Not feeling real well. I think I'm coming down with a cold. Took a COVID test. It came out negative. It seems like every time I get a cold, especially if it's like chest congestion, runny nose, I take a COVID test. So I got some COVID tests. They were giving all the employees COVID tests at work. They gave us, let's see, 4, so 2 boxes with 2 tests in each box. But I also had one that was sent to me in the mail from the government when they were giving out the free tests. So I did that. I'm not positive, I'm negative, so that's a bonus. I'm thinking maybe just because I slept with the window open and it was right by the headboard area, so maybe that's why I was just a little congested. So I'm feeling a little better. Didn't take any medicine, but I am gonna still stop and get some just in case. But so I'm on my way out to Home Depot to return this countertop stain that I had bought. I thought it was paint, but it just says countertop stain, which is not what I needed at all. I need some actual paint. So I did paint the countertops in the kitchen white. Came out really nice. And then I decided to put a clear coat of polyurethane on top of it to, make it a harder surface and to be scratch resistant. Well, that was probably the dumbest move that I made, because it actually turned the countertops. Now they have like a yellowish tint. There's like bleeding spots to where the poly didn't adhere to the paint. So let me just say, I got to start all over with the counters because they look hideous to me. I just don't like them. And I'm glad I only did the counters near the sink area and didn't do the other big counter over by the entrance way. So I'm just going to pick up some sandpaper. I'm gonna sand most of that poly off that I can, and then if I have to, I have a palm sander, 2 palm sanders, and if I have to, then I'll just sand it off. But I'm still determined to get this project done over the weekend. So yeah, that's what's on my day, to try and correct a mistake that I made. And I should have did like I had planned on doing. I was just gonna test an area, but it said clear gloss polyurethane, so I just didn't think that it would make the paint a yellowish tint. I mean, I'm gonna insert some clips in there. It's just god awful, and I'm not gonna be satisfied with it. I don't like it. I'm not gonna put up the backsplash or the flooring until I have the countertops exactly how I want them. So round two, I'm just gonna sand it down, and I'm just going to try and do it with some paint. Start all over again. And I probably should have just did like I did before when I did like a sponging technique with acrylic paint, and that held up, didn't chip, peel, or anything. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'll just have to figure it out. But I am gonna go and buy the gray paint. Hopefully if I put 2 or 3 coats on it, and then if I put some poly on top of that, because it's gray, it won't give that color effect, or you won't be able to see it. And again, I'll just test a small spot and we'll see. But I am gonna try, and before sanding off the polyurethane, I'm gonna try painting a little small section first. So the less work, the better. But we'll see. So other than that, I'm gonna stop at Ollie's and see what Ollie's got going on. I got a 15% off coupon with them. I'm about ready to decorate my front porch in the lanai. I used to call it a sun porch, but Andrea from the Queen's Court, she calls hers a lanai, and I like the sound of that, so I'm gonna call mine a lanai from now on, because it is an outdoor screened in porch. And I just think that sounds so cute, the lanai. So thank you, Andrea. That's what I'm gonna call mine from now on, a lanai. So yeah, then I'm gonna start working on that, cleaning my sun porch, because you know, a couple people been coming over and we're just like all huddled on a table, and you can sit on your little couches and your sun porch and everything. And I'm just excited about getting it done. Now eventually the one wall in that lanai, I'm going to paint it like a cream or off-white. I had painted it before this green, like the green, but now I can't stand it because it actually makes it look a little darker in there. And the concrete floor, it needs repainted as well. I might just pick up a power washer and see if I can spray most of that paint off. I think Ollie's has one on sale. I think it was $99.99, but I'll see. So I'm gonna do that, and then yeah, I'll just show you guys what I got going on in the kitchen. Okay guys, so I'm back from Home Depot, and I said I was gonna show you guys the countertop. So that's like the yellowish tint. You see all that back there? That's for me putting the poly, and you can see right there where it actually didn't adhere to the paint. Now when I went to the hardware store in my area, the guy never told me that polyurethane is not good to put on top of paint because it's gonna change the color, and it might even miss some spots. You see that? Don't that look awful? See all that back there? All that. You can really see it over here. All my hard work of painting the countertops white, and they actually looked gorgeous. Look at that. See how that makes it look dirty and dusty? See that big spot right there? So I was actually thinking about taking the leftover poly back to the store and complain, but it's not worth it. I'm just going to just throw it out. Someone said put some kitty litter in and it'll harden up. So what I ended up getting it, but look, isn't that gonna look nice? with the cabinets that I painted blue. Well, you can't see it that much over here because of the lighting. And the hardware is silver. A couple little touch-up spots. But it's going to look really nice. But if you see, when I'm filming, you can actually really see how awful that tint looks. So while I was in the Home Depot store, I ran into a rep, a young guy from PPG Paint, and he suggested that now the actual guy that works in paint said to strip it. That's a lot of work. I'm not trying to do all that. But the guy from PPG Paints just told me to use this 80 medium grit sanding block and sand off as much as the poly I can, and then use this breakthrough interior exterior paint, color outstanding early block resistant paint in semi-gloss, and he tinted it for me. This time I got it tinted in a light grayish color because it'll look better, he said, with my backsplash. So I'm gonna try the PPG Paint breakthrough interior exterior paint. He said it should really work. It shouldn't fade, shouldn't be no peeling because it's interior exterior. It should be water resistant, and of course I don't cut on top of my countertops. Make sure no one else does. Use my cutting boards. So yep, this is it. Let me put that right there. This is it. So I'm going to give this a try. I'm going to do it on the smaller countertop, sand it down, and then put a coat of the paint. And I'll let you guys know how it came out in another video. So guys, thanks for watching. Have a good day.